Well, this is certainly one of the most highly anticipated or perhaps watched games around Major League Baseball tonight. I mean, everybody's in action, full slate of games on a Friday night in May. But the fact that Matt Harvey just comes over from the New York Mets in the middle of this week while the Mets were in Cincinnati for Devin Mesoraco.
Same thing over and over.
3-1 pitch is popped up by Chase Utley. A long run for Winker. It's in the air a long time. And so the first batter, an out for Matt Harvey.
He's got some butterflies going on.
Hit off the end of the bat into short right field, and Schebler waits on it, and 2 quick outs for Matt Harvey. Tapper to the right side. Harvey will get to the bag, and how about that start?
I like it.
Harvey 1-2-3 in the opening inning. The National League's comeback player of the year. There's a fly ball into right field. And on 14 pitches, Harvey has 4 outs so far here tonight.
Well, efficient is being a big thing right here tonight because you know he's on a low pitch limit, number one. But this is a good chance for Harvey here. You get to a new ball club.
Beat him all night long with fastballs, and this one's straight up in the air, a mile high. But will stay in the ballpark, well short of the warning.
He doesn't see it.
They never found it. Nope. And Bellinger digging hard for third, and here's a throw. He's in there safely. So no game or two moment going to be too big for him, and he gets a call this time.
Well, it's about time because each of the last 3 pitches could have gone either way. Harvey thought he had the one on the outside corner. The pitch before this was right at the knees. And here a high breaking ball that just touches the top of the zone, and he is going to be rung up by Alan Porter.
Under a third tying run, 2 outs, 1 ball, and 1 strike on Muncy. Lined into center, but Hamilton will get it, and the inning is over. If all goes well, that means he would start the final game of this road trip. That's his first out here in the 3rd inning, his 2nd strikeout on the night. So he would pitch in another pitcher-friendly ballpark. We were talking about it last night.
Well, I mean, it really doesn't matter so far on the night. He hasn't given up a ball that looked like it would be a home run.
3-2 pitch. Short left center field. And again, just another harmless pop fly. That's basically all we've seen from the Dodgers. 1 full time now through the batting order, that being the pitcher, albeit.
Number 20.
Kind of hanging in the air.
Yep. 2-1
good
pitch.
inning.
Yes, it is. Another 1-2-3 inning, the 2nd in as many innings. He should have 3 in a row. So far, so good for Matt Harvey. Now that's a sharp one hopper, but right at Jeanette, and that's out number 1. Everybody seemingly around baseball has weighed in as to whether or not this is a good thing for Harvey, a bad thing for Harvey. I know one thing. I wish I had $5 for every time a lot of the national experts, especially the national writers, as we remind you coming up later, give you our whole true moment brought to you by Miller Lite. Look, nobody has a crystal ball. And to come out and say, in really rather scathing tone,
yeah, I agree,
that this is a terrible thing for Matt Harvey. Going to Cincinnati's awful for him. The ballpark's terrible. Everybody knows it's a hitter-friendly park. You're not telling anybody anything they don't know. But a lot of these guys that write this stuff and say this stuff, they ought to know better. They've been around long enough. I mean, it's not like some rookie falling out of bed. There's a fly ball to center. Harvey could be perfect through 4 right now.
You know, doing as well as I did, and I was hoping to go a little bit longer, but you know, it was a good start, good first start.
And talking about that, did you have to talk your way back into the 4th inning, or was this by plan?
No, you know, he kind of asked. The whole plan was go inning by inning and see kind of how things were going, and you know, I felt good after the 3rd, so they let me back out there for the 4th, and I kind of had a feeling I was going to be my last one, so I had to let it all on the table.
Did you try to talk your way into the 5th?
No, I understand the process, and it's been a while since I've started and been out there, so it was good to get the first one out of the way and just build off that and keep going.
Did you even exceed your own expectations tonight?
Well, I think the biggest thing was you know, everything that's happened. I think it was just important for me to go out there and pitch and attack, and you know, I got behind Utley in the 1st inning and you know, really had to bear down at that point, and you know, the guys made all the plays. I wasn't striking anybody out, so they were helping me out behind me.
Going forward, a fresh start. We talked about this with you. How motivated are you?
Very. I mean, you know, there's been a lot of things that have happened in the last couple years, and you know, I know it's in there. The problem is you know, feeling good in between starts, like I've mentioned before, and just not being able to go out there and execute and do my job. So it was good to finally do that, and I had a lot of fun doing it.
You've had major injuries to your pitching arm. Are you still, would you say you're 100%, or are you far from that right now?
No, I'm pretty close. I think that kind of goes in with what I'm saying about you know, the work in between, you know, the bullpens and stuff like that. Everything feels great, so it's just a matter of feeling more comfortable on the mound and getting some outs and getting success back.